Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki, and today I just want to make a tour of my account. And so I've been playing Marvel Contest of Champions for over 4 years. When I look at the iTunes store, it said I downloaded 6 March 2016. Yeah, it's been a great game. I've really enjoyed it, and it's come a long way since the beginning. Was there even Act 4 then? I think maybe Act 3 was the highest. I can't even remember, to be honest. So first off, let's go look at my roster. And so you have an amazing roster. I do spend a fair bit on crystals. It seems less now that I have so many champions and it's so hard to get 6 stars. I would guess I would. Well, I know for like this month when they had those featured crystals right at the beginning, the featured Cavaliers right at the beginning of the year, I think I spent close to 150 on those, and then another 50. I think I was about 200, and then I did another 70 when Captain Marvel came around. So I think I'm pretty close to 300 Cavalier crystals this year. And yeah, I'd say that's pretty typical. So let's go ahead and take a look at the roster first. So we'll start off on 6 stars. So I have completed all the content. I've done 100% Abyss and Act 6 and everything else. So everything's fully done. And right now I have 75 6 stars. And so of course the Pride and Joy is my thing, who is a rank 3 awakened at 180 sig level, just waiting for those last 20 sig stones. Nick Fury, who has 120 sig. I don't know if I'll put more sigs into him. Sort of a prestige play more than anything else. Ghost, who's incredible, and I've just put in tech sigs that I've gotten into her. And then I have 2 who are unawakened. That's Captain Marvel movie and Human Torch, and those are the rank 3s. And so those are super fun characters, all very good characters, all sort of have interesting little different uses. Really want to dupe my Captain Marvel. The Human Torch dupe would be nice prestige-wise, but nothing else too critical. I have about 5. I do have 5 rank 2 6 stars right now: Gulk, Mephisto, Domino, Mr. Fantastic, and Havoc. I've been a little slow in ranking up 6 stars to rank 2 just because it's the cost of the resources. While resources are flowing in quicker than ever, it still is a lot to take one to rank 2. Just the 3 tier 5 basic and 7 tier 4 basic is a pretty steep price to pay for something that's essentially the same as a 5 star. So haven't really been too keen to rank up many 6 stars when I can do a 5 star. And again, you can also do the 5 star 6 a lot easier too. The rest of my roster, 6 star roster, is really nice. I've double duped Ronin, I've double duped Karnak. Silver Surfer I got when I was making a big crystal opening to try to get the 5 star Surfer, which I never did. I ironically got the 6 star one, but he's unawakened. Be a great prestige champ. He is number 1 in the game. Other champions I have that I like a lot is Captain America. He's only Sig 20. I think I just have 1 awakening on him. I love him so much. I mean, he would definitely be a pretty high consideration for my next 6 star rank 3 if I get another 6 star tier 5 class Catalyst. Some other characters that are pretty cool. Sunspot I've gotten. He is unawakened. Again, the second best prestige character. So I have 1 and 2, but both are unawakened. So as far as mystics go, I do have a rank 2 Mephisto, but this Symbiote Supreme would be the biggest candidate to get ranked up to rank 3. I've actually double duped him, so he is Sig 40. Sig ability is not that important, but of course for rank 3s you also think about prestige. He's a really cool character. I mean, Doom of course is number 1 in the Mystics. I don't see me getting him anytime soon. And then sort of Symbiote, Clairvoyant, and Magic, I think all sort of are like that second tier of Mystics. Of course, Magic's not a 6 star, and I don't have Clairvoyant. I still think I do Symbiote Supreme over Clairvoyant, and I'm pretty close. We'll take a look at my resources in a second. I'm getting pretty close to getting a tier 5 Mystic class Catalyst. Aegon, I awakened. That's amazing. Until though he gets higher Sig, and I could take him to rank 3, he will stay at this rank 1 because the 5 star is probably better. What is better right now, even if I was to take him to rank 2, just because the Sig ability is so low. I think I would, he would definitely be my next skill rank up if I got a skill tier 5 class Catalyst. Psylocke I love. Other than that, Warlock is pretty exceptional. He doesn't need to be awakened. He probably would be my next tier 5, my next rank 3 tech awakening. Darkhawk I love, of course, and I'm trying to think if there's any other really interesting ones. Taskmaster I think is cool. Actually just fall to rank 3, Taskmaster in War, but you know, being a skill, he's probably like 2 steps behind, but he would probably be my third rank up after of course Nick is already ranked up, and Aegon. Omega Red is awesome. I love Omega Red. Would love to awaken him. And then the rest, Killmonger, I've gotten him awakened. I don't really like Killmonger all that much. It's probably like 4th place. Squirrel Girl I had from a Cavalier Crystal. And then a lot of just like okay champions that are great for Arena. So I do play a lot of Arena. So I have 75 now, and it's really helpful. I basically get 5 million points for doing Arena grind. There's the one I want the most. If you watch any of my crystal openings, you know I'm always hoping for a Corvus 6-star. So before we go to my 5 stars, let's just talk a little bit about my resources. So it is nice being in a high-level alliance like for Loki, because we get lots of resources from Alliance Quest mostly. I do buy a fair number of the deals. I haven't bought too many lately, so usually have a lot coming in. And so I am a person who tries to spend his resources. I don't like holding on to them. So, you know, I have 3 tier 5 basic. I'm always low on tier 4 basic just because I'm ranking them up all the time. You know, it's really interesting to stay the game right now with tier 4 crystals, is because, you know, it takes so many to rank them up. If you take a character from rank 1 to rank 5 as a 5-star, try and remember, I think it takes 12 in total, and so that's a lot. Even though they've expanded the inventory, which is much needed. You know, right now I'm at a good state where I have about equal amounts of all of them, which is where I like to be. But if I ever have to do one, then that means I have to open all our crystals, and of course I'll use all that one, and all the other ones will have, you know, they're in the inventory maxed out. And then you'll also have to, if you have to do 2 of the same character classes in a row, you'll have lots in the overflow, which is really annoying. From tier 5, so I've had 6 tier 5, and so I've used 1 Cosmic on Captain Marvel movie. I used my 1 skill on Nick Fury. I had 1 Tech, which was Ghost, and I had 2 Science, which was Thing and Human Torch, of course. I do have 1 tier 5 Cosmic. Again, that's totally being saved for Corvus Glaive if I ever pull him, and so I don't really have anyone else. I mean, Cold Obsidian or Silver Surfer Unawaken. I mean, none of those are really great choices. As far as awakening gems, whoops, wrong place. Skill gems. I have only 2. So I've used, of the 4 I've gotten, I have not used the generic yet. There's the generic. And I have not used the Mystic I pulled from Act 6. So that's definitely waiting for Doom. Or maybe Clairvoyant. Probably Doom though. You know, I had a skill which I used on Nick Fury, and I also had a tech which I used on Ghost. And so those are the 4 6-star awakening gems. I do have a couple of 6 stones, so I have 6 of the generic, and you know, some classes I haven't used any. Like, I'd love to awaken my Captain Marvel movie, because then I could, you know, pump in almost 70 levels, actually more than 70 levels into her. Same with the mutant, about the same amount. Of course, I've used all of my skill into Nick Fury, or most of them. Now I'm sort of holding off just in case I can put more into Aegon, and I don't think Nick Fury really needs as much. You know, all my science when I've gone into Thing, basically. I do like having increments of 5, so that's why you see I have 4 here. Like, why don't you put him into Thing? Well, 2 reasons. He's at Sig 180. If I was to pull him again, I basically would waste these 4 if I put them in, and I do like these increments of 5. And Mystic's the other one. I have a fair number of them. Again, if I took Symbiote Supreme up, I probably would just dump all of them into him. You know, as far as like 5-star materials go, you know, I have lots and lots. You know, I almost have 100 here just in those, and 68 and plus 1s, another 33. So I could take any character I wanted all the way up to Sig 200 pretty quickly, plus whatever they have in their the specific class stone. So lots of Sig stones sort of ready to go, just sort of waiting to see if there's anyone I like. So back to the roster, we have the 5 stars. So I'm really big into rank 5 in these, only because, again, a great arena points, I refresh quickly. I can't remember how many I'm at. I think that's 46 now that I'm at. like a really amazing amount of them. And again, like really the game is about the 5 stars. I mean, a rank 3 is actually not that much better. I think I did some testing. It's like 10% better, which is, you know, noticeable, but not incredible. So I'll just go through sort of like the highlights. So here's all the max science I have. So of course, Sting is amazing, Quake, Human Torch, Captain America, and Void, She-Hulk. I mean, all the amazing ones. You know, a couple on the horizon, thinking of Rogue, and Wasp possibly, because Wasp is a synergy champ with Ghost, so I often run her. Then in the skill is actually the one I have the least of. I wouldn't mind doing some more skill rank ups, but these actually tend to be much more specialized, like Stealth Spider-Man, Korg, and Aegon, all very specialized characters, so I don't really use them too much. Nick Fury is of course amazing. I'd say he's the best skill champion right now. Great synergies and great offense and good defense. Blade, I think, is still very relevant. I use Blade a lot for lots of pieces of content. You know, of course, great damage with Dangerous Sense and really good on-demand regeneration. Night Thrasher is my latest one. I like him. He's the only character that instantly can get around, auto block, and evade with his double medium. So it's cool. You know, I have a lot of candidates actually for skill to be ranked up. Elsa, Taskmaster, and Crossbones I think are the 3 biggest ones. If I ever could awaken Squirrel Girl, I wouldn't mind taking her up too. I find she's a lot of fun. So that's skill. Then we have Mutant. So Mutant is the one I have the most of. So I have 10 Mutant rank 5s. All of them are really cool. Like Namor, very specific in his unique ability. Sunspot, of course, great damage dealer, great to put buffs on them. Goldpool is really a synergy champ, but actually I found he's a really good champion. People always tell me he's just a trophy champ, but no, he's really good. Great double regen, great utility, nice stun, good damage. Archangel, of course, you know, great damage dealer. Omega Red, Emma Frost, Colossus, Iceman, Rogue. Well, I would say Rogue and Storm have been my fun rank ups. Like I love Rogue and just have always enjoyed playing her, so I just ranked her up for fun. And Storm, same thing. She's a new champion. I really like her abilities. I think she's pretty cool. And I also had a huge surplus of tier 4 CC mutant, and so I've been doing a lot more mutant rank ups because of that, because I had so much in overflow. I think at one point I had nearly 20 in overflow. Cosmic is another very popular popular class for me. I have 9 here. You know, Captain Marvel movie, Corvus Glaive, Medusa tend to be like my main, and Hyperion are the main characters I use. Nova is a defensive character, so is Vision. Silver Surfer is just for prestige, and he really is at sort of the very bottom of my prestige now, if you can believe that, because as soon as I get another rank 3 or awaken one of my rank 3s, I think he will fall out. But in the meantime, he still gives that little bit of prestige bump, which is always needed. Champion was a prestige character for a long, long time. He's actually my least favorite rank 5. He's okay. I just don't find anything particular useful about him. He's sort of fun to play, but yeah, I mean, even a character like Nova I really like, and Proxima Midnight, even though she's really a synergy champ, I really like her. So even though there's some champions who aren't like amazingly good, I still enjoy to play them. But Champion doesn't really fit either of those classes. He's not that good, and I don't really like playing him. Tech, I think, is a pretty interesting class as well. You know, again, pretty popular class for me. I have 9 here, and this always was one of the classes I had the most in. I mean, Mysterio, I think, is super cool. Just really interesting specials, and does all sorts of different outcomes with which one you use. Darkhawk was a fun rank up. I think he's pretty good and he's okay. He's a little bit sort of strange to play, but I really like him. Warlock, of course, is incredible. Stark Spider-Man was for a long time always one of my favorites. Guillotine is just super, super fun. Ghost is, of course, Ghost, though I have her as a rank 3 now. Iron Man Infinity War is Defender, and Vision and Sentinel are just really cool robots that just have a lot of utility and fun. Not really anything up for the next rank up. I do have the most of Tech, and so, I don't know, maybe Kang? He's sort of fun. He really is just a fun champion. I'd say Kang, or probably Hulkbuster, because of his buff that's coming out. And last is the Mystic. So the Mystic for a long time was not doing very well along with skill, but there's been a Mystic resurgence. And so I have 7 in Mystic. I like them all. They're all pretty cool. You know, very much have that Mystic flair to them. Nullify, power control, or very different utility. And so each one of them is really a utility specific champion. Between Doom, Black Widow, and Magic and Symbiote Supreme, I consider those all amazing characters. Mojo and Man-Thing, I think, and Ghost Rider, I think, are all very fun, useful champions, and sort of a step down below those four, but really cool, can be really useful. Hood might be next up just because, again, he's a synergy champion. I actually really like Hood. I think he has a lot of interesting uses and can be very strong. I've always liked Morningstar. I feel like if I was going to get a Mystic 4 to 5 gem, probably Hood, but Morningstar would also be a big consideration. I feel like she's finished like second or third 10 times when I was trying to decide on a rank up. So the rest of my 5 stars are huge. I basically have every 5-star except for some non-specific champions or non-common champions like Black Widow, the original Black Widow, and same with the original Abomination and Electro. But other than that, I have all of them. Almost all are at rank 3. I'm slowly ranking them all up to rank 3. A lot of really fun characters in here, and I really enjoy Arena just because, of course, I get to play them. Like, even playing Terrax is fun in Arena, and Mole Man and Squirrel Girl. The one I have my eye on the most is probably Sorcerer Supreme. She's definitely under consideration of moving her up into the rank 4, rank 5 category. There's not too many other ones, maybe Invisible Girl to add to all of my my Fantastic Four, who are at least rank 5 or rank 2 as a 6-star. She's the only one who's sort of lagging, but yeah, there's so many options. I still have plenty of rank ups to do. 4 stars, actually sort of even almost don't even look at my 4-star roster too much anymore. Yeah, I don't really rank them up too much. I ranked up Thanos not so long ago. I think I had a rank up gem, and of course he's like a unique champion, so he might have been the last rank 5 4-star I have. Everyone else is, I like ranking up the unique champions. Of course, those are actually from the very beginning of my days of playing. Like Scarlet Witch might be one of my oldest rank 4s, my rank 5s, as well as Wolverine, and the usuals, Black Widow, and I'm trying to think who the other ones I had in the very early days of this game. Those 4 definitely. In Captain America, World War II, is he ranked up? Yeah, there he is. And Doctor Strange. So, of course, the old like super OP team in Thor. OP team. Where's Thor? There's Thor. Those guys were always the first to take to rank 5 just because I knew how good they were. I try to get them as I can. I don't really grind for them in Arena, but often like the Black Widow I'll get because I'll open some crystals and I'll get her. So I have a lot of them just from crystal openings, but not too many. It's actually interesting. Sometimes I have the 5 stars, but not the 4 stars in many cases. I always try to take them to rank 3 just so they're useful. I like to do testing with them and play around with them some, but I don't do it right away because I like saving them for level up events, and you can actually see I usually don't have the resources, like getting the lower class catalysts, like the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, I often seem to be out of them, and so yeah, just sort of pick them up from the ISO store or from the monthly event as needed. 3-star, again, I'll just scroll through them. I always take them to max. Again, I mostly get them from crystals, just when I'm trying to do CAV crystals, I'll get the rank 3 of a character, and so at this point, I think I have them all up at least to max. No, actually I have a fair number. Again, just waiting to use these for level up events, just when I have to get them. Actually, this is my highest long shot right here. This might be the only 5-star I don't have that's sort of in the pool right now. I won't do too much about the 2 stars. I love getting the new 2 stars, bunches and bunches of them. I like that now we have the 2-star event, so we can use them. And of course, my 1-star actually was relevant in the latest variant, so I was happy to have them. The 2 stars and, sorry, just the 1 star is what I was talking about. So yep, there they are. The 8 1-stars I have were actually used. And so that's my account. Again, I'm really happy with my account. I feel very fortunate to have such a nice account. I have spent a pretty sizable amount of money on it. So people always ask me how much do I spend on my account, and I would say I probably average, $1,000 US dollars a month. And so yeah, it's definitely an expense, but this is like my #1 hobby, and so I've no regrets about the spending I've done for this account. And so yeah, I love playing this game, love collecting champions. Of course, it's a never-ending game because, of course, now there's 6 stars I want to get: Corvus Glaive, Clairvoyant, Doctor Doom, Dupont Namor. So, once again, the quest for more and more resource continues, and of course, I want to do rank ups. I want to get tier 5 class catalysts and all those things. So, of course, it's a very smart design that it is a self-perpetuating game. So, I hope you enjoyed this account tour and had a chance to see my account. Feel free to ask me any questions. I am always on, well, not always, but I'm trying to stream almost every night, 21:30 Geneva time, so you can always check out my stream and check out my channel, trying to make some nice videos that hopefully people enjoy and appreciate. So this is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki, wishing everyone a good day. Bye-bye.